to the Orianna, we need to find ways of threatening Calyx in the mid lane, because otherwise I think he should have a very easy game to play.
I don't hate the Aatrox. I think the Ornn would have been better. I'm definitely with you all.
He's going to try and make that gambit. He knows with the ward on the Raptors that they hasn't started it quite yet. Calyx now, actually getting Dovener's turret.
All right, he's going to flash early. Tien's going to land a Sonic Wave. A Resonating Strike comes through. He flashes out of the turret wrench. And Tien is once again dialed with his second first blood of our series.
Grubs, but if there's a later dragon, maybe Lehens will have his ultimate. And we're seeing a fight for red buff now.
Or we don't care about XP because we are Realm Warping on top of Gideon. They get the double Taric stun, but the lights go out. Gideon just trying to create distance. He's going to re-engage into a 4-man Shockwave, and Weibo are completely stunned. Calyx gets his revenge. Light flashes with a Blade Caller to get one back, but that is a measly morsel. Boom goes the dynamite for the Nocturne Orianna combo.
The Killer Instinct that's still available, and Kingan's in the area and still has the Unstoppable Onslaught, so Nongshim get their cake and eat it too for this play.
One caveat for Weibo, Tien off that one grub does get the kick on, so Tien has that available. Taric's not going to land. It's Gideon onto the grubs. He has smite advantage for the time being, but it's Tien's going to engage onto Lehens without that Taric gold. Much more susceptible to engage with the flash. Unstoppable Onslaught hits onto Light, and they cut down the Xayah where she stands. Taric finally gets the trade back, but Xiaohu gets rounded and knocked up. It's the power of the Scion CC coming through for Nongshim, and they do get to eat those grubs up 2 for 1, and get to play a fun game of where is Tien going to try and leave? Well, he's just going to use his teammate to get on out there, so at least Tien escapes, but Nongshim, another early game where they are just much more in control.
And Calyx does have Flash.
Don't think he should even burn it here. Maybe he's going to try and kill off Breathe. He does have Shockwave. Going to use it here. Breathe flashes out of it knowing that he would have been the trade kill there, and Calyx will be picked off with a juicy shutdown that Tien will claim. Good play there back from Weibo, but it comes at a cost as always.
Here for Calyx, I really wish Breathe hadn't had flashed. It kind of felt like you could have gone through that play without using it. If he just backs off, let your mid and jungle take care of the situation. He's going to fish.
Action.
That is tough.
Xiaohu on the flank. Gideon turns the lights off. He's going to re-engage on top of the Xayah. The Blade Caller doesn't get the snare there from Light. Can Gideon glide this one out? Jiwoo's trying to throw down some damage. Tien is going to eat the stun. The plasma stacks are coming through here. It's a Killer Instinct 4 for Jiwoo, but immediate kick from Tien. He flashes himself back out. Blade Caller from halfway across the screen. Light gets the kill on the Lehens. The Rune Prism roots up Jiwoo, but he flashes after Xiao, who has to commit his own flash. And the Feather Storm coming down here from Light. It's to clear, and we will finally see the first Drake of the game knocked down at 12 minutes, and that makes
Fights are going to take control of the bottom side. Tien's going to open up into try first. Thankfully, a single ward here as well. Xiaohu's teleporting over.
Tien, he wants to kick on to Jiwoo. They're going to use the Cosmic Radiance, but can they get the Kaisa down before? No. Transcends into a godlike form. Will come out of it and Killer Instinct back towards his team as they lose Crisp already. Flashes from Gideon, but the Custom will still land here. Tien's going to ward hop forward, and Gideon will be traded out.
Numbers for Weibo Gaming.
I think they're down a Herald, too. That thing is just completely cooked up, and it will fall. I guess they get a wave shoved into mid lane, some gold back to Light.
Kingan's going to be so strong in this fight. Like, who is going to kill him later on in the game? Maybe a 4-item Xayah, but it looks like with the items that he has in his inventory, he's going to go Infinity Edge second. He still needs to get LDR.
Ooh, good little dodge with the Feather Storm, but I suspect the slow coming across. Jiwoo, once again, cannot evade Tien, but this time he has something to say about it. Ward hop back towards Light. A lot of these feathers coming down, but again, they don't get the Blade Caller snare. But luckily, Crisp is here. Gust of Blow stun. Can they cut down the Scion earlier? No, they have to respect Jiwoo's damage. And Gideon, everyone is flashing everywhere. But as Jiwoo finds the kill, they Realm Warp in. Light's going to try to get a kill. Supposed to see it back. He gets a good Blade Caller down. Taric to the rescue to make sure Kingan doesn't fall as well. Is a very big long shot, especially now that we've split the first two, that anybody gets this soul, and Weibo say, yeah, there's no reason for us to really create any action there. Let's just resituate to cruise on in with the Herald. Tien and Breathe both show, so Weibo's full 5-4 versus Nongshim's. Lights go out. They're going to engage on top of Light. He uses the Feather Storm, though. Cosmic Radiance comes out a bit early. Weibo need to play this patiently out as the Taric ult does tick away. Chris goes back forward. Shockwave is only going to find Xiaohu, but he can walk himself out as well. Light, though, going to eat the Taric. Going to get blown up. Light completely out of position and ruins all of Weibo's momentum. And oh boy, they hit the Void Seeker on the Breathe, and Jiwoo flies right after him and has no problem cutting down the Aatrox. Light's misposition is to the dismay and demolishment of Weibo.
That was a really well-played fight coming in from Nongshim. Turn off the lights, as you had mentioned. And, I mean, Weibo just did not look on top of point.
Cost Weibo. Now they're in desperation mode. They're trying to just force down this Octocon. Void Rush, Void Seeker, oh my gosh, I'm getting my Void abilities mixed up. Killer Instinct coming up for Jiwoo, so he can join any fight here. Tien has been much better on the Smite Key this game. Will he win again against Gideon? No, it's secured by Nongshim, and oh my god, Xiaohu got deleted on the front side of this fight, and a Scion comes out of the top screen with a deadly teleport flank. Weibo went desperation mode for an Octocon to try and save this game too, and they come up with nothing but grains of sand.
And Nongshim, this is the reason why this Orianna is so dangerous. Like, you're going to be walking into Fog of War. You're going to play into this fight.
Any sort of big-time team fight, mostly here from Breathe. It's Weibo again going after Calyx and his shutdown. Immediately going to stasis as Tien takes up the turret. He's going to flash after Tien and force his flash. Good little look on the Shockwave to at least trade some summoners. But Weibo will complete the dive, as always, at a cost.
I'm okay with this, though. They're the team that has the objective bounties. Pity prizes going over to Weibo. They're going to look for more here. A second one might be good enough, but do Nongshim just end the game?
Scion ult knocks the turrets down low. Cosmic Radiance is going to make them very strong to fight in these close quarters. And oh my god, it's Jiwoo again. He's just running down Breathe. There's the kill found in the fountain. Another stun from her hands into this Tien Lee Sin. It's one Nexus turret that's doing a lot of work, though. Light getting some of these blades down, but the blade caller falls short, and he doesn't even cast his Feather Storm or his Flash. But I guess his death is a martyr to save Weibo in this game. Oh. Jiwoo's back up and racing towards his squad with no Killer Instinct, so he's going to have to walk the whole way here. Weibo, this is not a dragon we really need to fight over, given how far behind you are.
You just lose the game otherwise.
Yeah, I guess we just scrap it out. Tien wants to go for Flack on the Calyx, but he finds Jiwoo, and oh my god, that is AD carries balance and all of their holy matrimony. Jiwoo comes in at the last second, shuts down the flank, and that is it for Weibo. They made it close. They made it decently close at the end with some dive shenanigans, but this time Nongshim will retain a massive gold lead and win the game behind it. We go the distance in our first ever match of the ASI knockout stage.
There it is. Okay, let's get over to game number 3. Let's bring up our cams.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.